scooch on in there of something that actually looks like it should be a piece of art. Like it literally does. With this laciness that you're seeing, with this lovely shell around it. I want you to imagine that you are at maybe you're at that 7-star restaurant in Dubai, and they're bringing you their scallops. But they're not bringing you scallops just sitting on a plate. Nope. It looks like a feast for the eyes. This is from Egg Harbor. So Rastelli is our #1 food brand. Rastelli is their meats. Egg Harbor is the seafood. This is Brittany Rastelli. I'd love for you to tell me, how are we pronouncing the name of these?
So
Jacques?
I was just going to say, so the traditional name is Coquilles Saint Jacques, but really these are scallops au gratin.
I love that.
Giving a really fancy name for you.
Saint Jacques. I kind of love it.
Me too.
Yeah, it just makes it fancier still. And there's a champagne element in here, so I think it actually requires the Coquilles Saint Jacques.
Yes.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. 10 of them, each one of them 4.5 ounces in these beautiful shells. They look like, honestly, they look like you were having a luncheon at the museum.
Yes.
Right? I mean, like it's one of those moments where you're like, nobody does this, but you're going to be the person who actually does this. It's 5 easy payments of $19.80, and there's an auto delivery on this, which is every 60 days. So as we're in the height of graduation season, prom season, open house season, or retirements that people are doing, babies, weddings. We've got folks here that are like, there's a baby shower, there's a wedding shower. We're always talking about that. This is Brittany Rastelli bringing to us something that we don't see this that often either.
No, we are really transporting ourselves to a French bistro in Paris right now. You and I were having a beautiful glass of wine, and we are ordering something that is just that delicious.
Special.
So what we do here is we take whole scallops and then we bathe them in a really luscious sauce, which consists of cream, champagne, obviously butter, some aged cheeses.
I'm sorry, you said something. You said obviously butter. You said, yeah, keep going.
Champagne, a little bit of aged cheeses. We have cheddar and Italian hard cheeses. So they get bathed in that. Then they get piped with a traditional.
Piped?
Yep, just around the exterior of that traditional mashed potato. There's a little bit of citrus in here, a tiny bit of Dijon mustard, and then you are going to get these home and you're going to bake them. They're in their own little shell, right in the oven, 400 degrees for 30 minutes.
400 for 30 minutes. And in my oven, am I going to get this lovely like tipping that I'm seeing on the potatoes?
Absolutely are. You're going to cook them.
Watch.
So when you get them,
look at this. It's extraordinary.
You're going to look like that. So you are actually the one that's going to go ahead and cook these.
Look at that.
So it's not a heat and reheat. This is an item that you are preparing. You could tell everybody you made it yourself. Maybe you got the recipe from a French cookbook, but really,
right, exactly.
This is a delicacy there. It's something that is very common in their bistros. But again, this is scallops au gratin. This is creamy sauce, aged cheddar, Italian hard cheeses. Very, very rich and delicious. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I mean, look at this tray over here, dear. If you just go, I mean, present this on your beautiful serving dish that you got, or maybe was passed down in your family, and that this is what everybody who, maybe you're having a gorgeous brunch with girlfriends, right?
Absolutely.
And you present this, and they will be oohing and eyeing like nobody's business. And all you say is, these are my amazing scallops with a hint of champagne, 2 different types of cheeses, and in that lovely cream sauce, and it's just delicious. And it comes in its own shell, because once you scoop it out, you keep the shell.
Exactly.
You literally
can keep the shell.
The shell could be your earring holder. Like that is what you put on your vanity, and you've got
such a great idea.
Like seriously, that's where we put our ring. That's where we put our earrings. And you're like, oh yeah, I had Coquilles Saint Jacques.
Yes.
In that, and then all of a sudden it became its own vessel.
It became its own vessel.
Right.
Yes.
What did you do here?
So here I just did a surf and surf. So you could do surf and turf, or you could take one of the shells, 30 minutes later out of the oven, put it over a piece of steak or a piece of Faroe Island salmon like this, just to elevate it a little bit further.
I would also like, if you wouldn't mind with the fork, show us how many scallops we're getting, because this is no skimping in scallops.
Oh
like
my gosh.
literally, there are so many scallops in each one of these beautiful shells that you're seeing. So it isn't like a skimpy moment where it's like, oh, well, is that just a lot of dough and no scallop? No, The scallops are there. $98.98, 5 easy payments of $19.80, shipping to you for free. We always say we eat with our eyes first, Brittany. It's like a feast for the eyes. And auto delivery on this is going to be every 60 days. The math on this, just in case you're wondering, is $9.89 per. What appetizer are you ordering in what restaurant looks like this for $9? You can't even get a side salad, a dinner salad for $9.89.
No.
At a restaurant that is a chain restaurant that turns the lights off at 8 o'clock at night.
Exactly.
Like seriously, the fact that this is available at this price is kind of amazing. So if you are in charge of creating a moment and giving a lasting impression, this is where you go. Remind us of what that is.
Definitely. This is our Coquille St. Jacques. So St. Jacques scallops. This is a beautiful blend of whole scallops, a beautiful sauce that consists of cream, butter, aged cheeses, a little bit of Dijon, piped with fresh potatoes, and then you are going to bake these at home to finish the dish and have that beautiful surf to your surf and turf. Father's Day, if he's on the grill, maybe do this instead. Or in addition to.
In addition to, for sure. In addition to. And then, I mean, I love the surf and turf. I love the surf and surf that you just did. It's M133657. Auto delivery here is very popular, so I need you to make sure that if auto delivery is what you want, you make sure you put that item number in so that the Rosselli family can promise you and the Egg Carver family can promise to get these to you every 60 days. Brittany, thank you so much. I so appreciate it. If you're wondering about my top, it is Bellissima. So it's